You're on the road with JDP. Listen, before I get into the topic of discussion this morning, it has been brought to my attention that my video about the bad yaba last night may have been directed towards certain people in the YTPC. That is farthest thing from the truth. I was making fun of an activist group that is cowardly and voices their opinions and doesn't like to show their face. So I shall not name those who shall remain nameless as far as that group. I was not making fun of anybody in the YTPC. There you have it, okay? So, with that said, done and over, dealt with, we're moving on. So, keeping your ego in check. One of the greatest downfalls of men is their ego, their pride. It has been the demise of many good men. Keeping your ego in check is not easy. You can't do it alone. You know, it's okay to be proud, but we need to constantly humble ourselves. And not get carried away and carried up in our own sensationalism, our own greatness. That's hard. It's a hard thing to do as a man. That's the way we're built. That's one of man's biggest issues, and I'm talking male, is pride, ego. I mean, good Lord, we see it all over the place, all over the internet, all over media, all over TV. I mean, no matter where you go, it's bad. I'm guilty. Well, I even have an issue with it. How do you keep your pride in check? Well, one, first and foremost for me, I pray. I pray and ask God to keep me humble. Two, and I think this is important, surround yourself with men who are going to hold you accountable, who are going to keep your pride in check for you, and you do the same with them. But you need to be honest. Sorry, waving goodbye to someone. You need to be honest with these men. Or your spouse. I ask my wife all the time. You know, I say to her, tell me to rein it in. Just use the words, rein it in there. Because you have to. My pride has cost me dearly in the past. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. So if people say you got an ego issue or you're very prideful, don't take offense to it. Take it as something constructive to help you to improve. It's not a sign of weakness to admit that you have faults and you have things you need to work on. It's actually a sign of strong character. I'm sitting in New Holland today, waiting to get loaded. It's going to be a while. And let's see, how much time do I have before I have to... Yeah, it's going to be a while. Looks like it's supposed to snow. It looks like it's going to snow, I should say. It's cold enough. It feels like it should. But they're calling for rain. God only knows we haven't got enough in this area. Not a long speech on ego. It's not an easy thing to talk about. It's not an easy thing to deal with within yourself. But it's something you have to deal with if you want to improve, if you want to lead your family, lead your children, mentor other people, men. I'm talking specifically men. If you want to mentor other men, other young men. I check in with certain men and make sure that I'm not getting carried away. It's easy. It's easy. It's real easy. Because it's what we do best. Get caught up in ourselves. It's all about me. It's all about me. I'm sitting here, it's like 33, 32 degrees. My heater blower went out in my truck. That happened earlier this week, so they fixed it. So when I started the truck up to head out of Philly back into New Holland here, my heater blower wasn't working. Fortunately, the truck was generating enough heat that while I'm moving, it keeps me warm. But when I'm sitting still and I can't run the truck, it's cold. Or if I'm sitting here running the truck, I got no blower. So that's my words for the day. Wisdom. Words of wisdom, I guess. Keeping our ego in check. Not easy. Not easy. Nope, they're coming to get me. Alright, everybody. Have a good day. I'll see you all later.